You can stay for this one, baby. What's he live right now? Yeah. Yeah, she's sexy. Trying to freestyle.
Me trying freestyle.
I'll drop a beat. You sing. Sing about. Hang on. Can you read the text, or is it really? Okay, that's okay, isn't it? Yeah. Sing about. About the boys.
You want me to just make up a song on the spot? That's a lot of
What
pressure.
beat do you want me to do?
I think you should rap about it instead.
Streaming right now. Hang on, boys. Let me. Yeah. So you got a view count as well, right up there. How's the quality looking, boys? Someone said blink if you need help. Don't blink, baby, please. Yeah. Anastasia. Is it recording? Yeah, it is. Sweet. Okay, boys, you know the drill. We're streaming on a new, my old channel now, or the second channel. Yeah. How's the audio quality and the video quality? Everyone's saying, yeah, it's looking good. She's literally a goddess walking.
Jesus.
Yeah, she is.
So nice.
Anastasia, sing about Jeffrey. No, I'm so proud of you. She's bad. Yeah, I know, bro. Yo, Hamza, why are your car's so wide? I thought you said your ears. Sing about Jeffrey. Yeah, sing about Jeffrey.
That's a lot of
She has
pressure.
such a good voice. Sing about Jeffrey, baby.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? How am I just going to come up with that on the spot?
Just whatever comes into mind.
That's
And
too
I'll do a
much.
beat.
You're just going to hear silence. I think you should rap about it instead. I think that's going to be a lot more
No, that's
interesting.
cringe. I'm not rapping. You can sing, I can't rap. What's the song that you know by heart?
Quite a few songs, but I don't think anyone wants to listen to me just randomly singing in a car.
Sing about Adonis.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hamza, your head is like 10 times bigger. Yeah, thanks, bro. I've been doing head day. How much am I paying you for the girlfriend experience?
£10 an hour. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's your highest wage so far, isn't it? Trying to find a place that we can. What kind of stream are you watching, bro? This is. you see ball sack on your screen, bro. Come on, man. Okay, that's bad actually. I'll hold it like this. Kiss her, bro. I'm not doing that shit, bro. Relax. Oh, kiss for the live stream. Okay, we're gonna speak. Hamza didn't skip balls day. Love the crotch cam. Today we have a very special experience. We were just in a cafe, and for the first time ever, we noticed a couple that were actually in the right energy. Like, this couple came in. The guy was masculine, though the girl was feminine. The guy came in and went straight to the till, ordered the food, and the girl kind of like told him what she wanted instead of the staff member at the cafe. Which I know seems so insignificant, but we've literally, that's the first time I can actually think of. And we've been to like a lot of cafes and restaurants, and every single time we go in, if there's a couple walking in, it's like the girl's walking in first, she's like followed by a little boy, which is her boyfriend or her husband, and the husband just kind of, or the boyfriend just kind of stands behind the woman while she orders for them. Now, I want you boys, you're watching this right now, I want you to remember this, and the next time you go to a restaurant or a cafe, just kind of pick up on people's energy, especially in couples. Pick up on the couples there and just kind of see who's in their masculine more, and you'll literally always see the woman as the masculine figure. Like, she'll walk in first. Very cringe. Balls, please. Not cam. No, it's not even, some people have said like, oh, but it's ladies first. That isn't the dynamic that we're actually seeing. It's not like a gentleman is walking in and he's went, oh, ladies first, he's opened the door for the woman. It's more like the woman's literally leading the relationship. She's walked in first, she walks straight to the counter, she orders the food for the boy goes and sits down like a little fucking, just low testosterone.
Yeah, she's got all the direction in the situation.
Your voice is cracking, baby.
Are you shy? Big pressure.
She's got all of that.
Fuck off.
That's how you sound when I'm choking you.
Oh my god.
Facts, bro. Sack. She's just an average girl. You're showing her off as if you won the lottery. What's this guy's name? Aravind Nair. Let's see your girlfriend, bro. Opinion on Pitbull. What happened to Pitbull? Yeah. Is the camera too shaky right now? Oh, one sec, boys. I just realised I'm not even turned on. Yeah, I've not even turned the shit on. One second, boys. Okay, I've just turned the super chat on. Fuck. Yeah. There you go, it's turned on now. It wasn't on before. Yeah. No. Okay, how are we looking? Is this guy still spamming, bro? He's still saying the same thing. He's just like, I think he's got a Tourette or something. She's just an average girl. She's just an average girl. Relax, bro. Aravind. WB. Let's get it, bro. So this is like when people donate, it pops up.
Oh shit, okay.
So we just got £2. It's like your old hourly wage. When did I start self-improvements? 2 years ago, full-time. And I'd say the first proper start was 2017 when I started weightlifting. She on that self-improvement grind.
Big time.
How's her body looking though? Bruised. Love her necklace. Yeah, it's nice. You've got a really nice style.
Well, lots of
Like
jewellery.
Yeah, I'll fuck with that. Okay, do you boys want to ask relationship, not like ours, but like just in general, relationship, masculinity, femininity questions? What happened with your last relationship? So I'm asking this to you boys. Tell me about your last relationship and we'll give you, or your current like crush or some shit, we'll give you advice. Are you really in your, that was a good question actually. Are you really in your masculine? Are you really in your masculine if you aren't the one driving? I guess it depends what your energy's like, because I'm not like, so I'm in the passenger seat right now, but the dynamic isn't like me being a little bitch when I get into the passenger seat. I've noticed that even when we're getting into the car, it's like I'm still leading the interaction. Mm-hmm. I'm still like the one who's unlocking the door and everything, which is really interesting. You're the driver and it's like I hold the keys still. Very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think normally, if like normally with the like man normally driving, and if you're not, I could understand why it would be less in the masculine, but I think the energy kind of comes to a stop. Go away.
She's nervous.
I'm so nervous.
It's okay, baby. There's only 900 people watching.
That's too many.
Tiny Oats. $5 Canadian. Self-improvement gals are the top of the food chain. Yeah, I agreed, bro. Batsy Boy, £2 W beat. What's her opinion on Andrew Tate?
You're gonna make me speak again.
Go on. What's your opinion on Andrew Tate?
I personally, I like Andrew Tate and I agree with a lot of the things that he says. I think he's been massively villainized. But I think a lot of the things that he says is taken out of context, and if people actually listen to the message that he's spreading, I think he makes a lot of good points.
She's in Hustlers University.
Yeah, I'm quite biased.
We met for the first time and she was trying to get me to sign up with her affiliate link. This is what she does, bro. This is like advanced Andrew Tate marketing. This girls will get Hustlers University and start dating you and then give you their affiliate link. Enjoy your £5. She likes Andrew Tate. Oh my god, not a feminist. What do we think about feminists? Well, what do you think previously and then now?
I think previously I thought that the movement was positive, like bringing more equality, and I think after learning a lot about like masculine and feminine energy, it seems like a lot of the feminine traits are actually being kind of demonized through the feminist movement. So my opinion definitely has shifted on that recently.
We make fun of them now, to be honest. I'd say half of our jokes is literally just about feminists these days. I caught her, like, we were in a shop recently, like a supermarket, and I caught her just like in the reduced aisle. Hang on, one second, I'll retell this story. 1 second, let me just turn this thing off. That's annoying, that. Yeah, so we walk into a shop to go get like some groceries, and I caught her like just going up to the reduced aisle. So you know when stuff is like going out of date and it's almost about to like go rotten, and they make it like for pennies, they make it much cheaper. She was stood there like looking into it, and I looked at her and I was like, what did I say to you? Like, you're not a feminist anymore. Oh, that's funny, that. We need like, yeah, that's way better actually. We'll go like this, and then like this. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go through these. We got how do you say that name? Mehnina Lapusan. Ron99, thank you for $9.99. Thank you for changing my life, bro. You're welcome. Mihinia Lapusan. Holly Molly. Holly. Try. Where's that? What are all these currencies, man? Try. $4.99. It's Crossy super chatted $2.79. Okay, I see you. Where do you find self-improvement chicks? Where do you find girls on self-improvement?
That's a hard question because I don't know any.
Hustlers University.
Yeah.
Sign up with my link below.
Finally, my master plan is working.
This was all just a ploy, wasn't it? Just everything we've experienced, it was just to get to Sam. Oh, he's got loads of them. Oh wait, let me do this. Yeah. Sindri VT Knock 20. How long have you guys been together? We met in July on the last day that I was in Thailand, and then she left Thailand early. Like, you were supposed to stay in Thailand for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, I was planning on staying for like a few more months.
Yeah. And then she ended up leaving early because I left Thailand and told her to come back to UK. And then so we went on a road trip in the start of August 10th, something like that. And then we went on a road trip for like a week. Then both of us like went home because she lives in like the other side of the UK. And then we just met up again like a week ago. Tiny Oats, $2. I live in Vancouver. All the girls are blue pill. Do you understand what blue pill and red pill means?
Mm-mm.
Do you know?
No.
Do you have an idea?
We've spoken about black pill, haven't we?
Yeah.
But I don't know blue pill or red pill.
So Andrew Tate is red pill.
Okay.
I'm red pill. I'm a mix, to be honest, but blue pill is like normal modern society believing that men and women are equal and the same, and like the sort of Disney fairy tale, like once you get into a relationship you're happily ever after. And like the sort of modern movements of like feminism and everything. So that's the blue pill, and we say like probably 90% of people are blue pill. You're just naturally a blue pillar. And then you discover the red pill, which is more, oh shit, like there was a traditional way of doing things where men were masculine, women were feminine, and it goes quite deep because then you start to realize like these governments and societal structures, and also some dark shit might be happening to actually destroy the country from the inside. And we spoke about this with subversion. So the red pill is more like going back to traditional gender roles, which is extremely controversial these days, but it seems like it shouldn't be. So I'd say you're probably red pilled, like you are red pill. And then black pill is like maybe it's hard to say. Black pill might be 5% of the population, but it might also be 80% of the population, depending on like people not really knowing that they're black pill, but a bunch of guys kind of are. And the black pill is just based on just believing, oh, like none of this matters, none of what happens in society matters, none of your personality matters, just be attractive. If you have like a certain eyelid shape as a guy, you'll be able to get girls, and if you don't have that eyelid shape, then you won't. So I've had guys, like these black pillars, make videos about me where they analyze like my eyes, and they're like, oh no, see, like he's got this eyelid shape, so like he's a curry cell, he's gonna die alone and everything. He may as well just kill himself right now. He'll never be able to get girls
Because of your eyelid shape.
Now I'm sat here like, what color is your girlfriend, bro? Fucking black pillars, bro. There's like, we spoke about black pill, so there's truth of black pill. There's truth that you've got to be attractive, that you should be, like, you know, it is something that you're judged on, especially with modern online dating, which is so quick these days. It's so, you know, just left or right swipe within a
it's
split
definitely
second.
not the be all or and end all of things, though. I think everyone can like make some sort of improvement in some ways, and I think energy is like really important. The way that you present yourself, the way that you hold yourself. So I think, and that's something that anybody can kind of incorporate into their lives, regardless of what they look like.
If a black pillar was watching this, he'd say that everything you just said was cope, and that you're only saying that, and you're only with me because, for example, I'm 6'1", and I'm like, I have like certain genetics that are attractive. So whilst you could say, okay, well, if I asked you, oh, why are you with me? You would say, oh, you know, like personality and energy and masculine and everything. But the black pillar would argue, and rightly so. But the Hamza is 6'1". If he was 5'5" with the same energy, you wouldn't have the same level of attraction to him.
I mean, I can see both sides. I can see both sides of that. But I think it's still something that people can make improvements on, regardless of like what their starting point is. And like
really
people have different types as well. Like, just because some girls like taller guys, it doesn't mean that all girls like taller guys.
Where are we? T has super chatted €2. I always feel like I didn't make any progress. Are you basing that feeling off the level that you want to get to, or where you've started? Because a lot of young guys who are quite ambitious and feel like they've not been making progress on self-improvement, I find that they don't really have the great mindset. They're always comparing to where they want to get to, instead of how much progress they've made from the start. So if you compare how life is right now compared to what it was 3 months ago, there's probably a fairly big difference right there if you've been on self-improvement. But you might not acknowledge that improvement because there's still a big gap from where you want to get to. 1 second. I've put this like this on. I don't know why it doesn't. It's really weird. It's my baby. Jason super chatted $6.99. Can you go back to the other angle I didn't finish?
That's so funny.
MC tips, Minecraft tips, super chatted 125 yen. I recently went on a date with a girl I was attracted to last week, and after I got a bit awkward and I think she lost interest. Right now I'm learning from that. Yeah, I mean, learn from your mistakes, man. You'll go on a lot of dates and just mess up and be awkward. Bro, I've been on so many dates where when I was 19 and 20 years old, where I was just, not even younger as well, where I was just awkward and I didn't know how to like flirt with girls. I didn't know how to like navigate it. And it's one of those things you can't expect to be perfect right now, because your interaction with women is a skill that you're constantly leveling up in. I've been leveling up this skill for maybe 9 years now. 8 years, and how I interact with women now is very much different from how it was, honestly, just 6 months ago. Stay at it, bro. What was I like on our first, the cafe that we went to? So kind of like the first date.
What were you like?
Yeah.
What, in terms of like the way that you acted, I think just like very masculine is the way that I'd describe it. Like you took control of the situation, very confident, very forward. Yeah, just a lot of like I could tell you had a lot of confidence and you just took control of the situation, and I had like a very good time.
Am I still competing in Muay Thai? Nah, I do some training every now and then, but I'm not competing. $2. What do you think of men that transition? I don't think about them, bro. Tiny Oats, $5. I realize that my parents are both in their 60s and have a great dynamic with masculinity and femininity, so red pill's my default. Grateful for my dad. That's fucking nice to hear, man. That's what we really need, is we need a generation of young boys who are naturally just red-pilled and somewhat traditional in the sense that they understand that men and women have different gender roles. We need a generation of boys who are born with a masculine father, a strong father, who teaches them, okay, well, this is how you become a boy. Boys and girls are not the same. Boys and girls should not be doing the same things. During that big movement that all of us grew up with, like, oh, boys can play with the same toys that girls. Fuck you. Boys can play with the same girls, and girls can be. No, they can't. Why the fuck would you want your little boy to be acting more like a girl? Why would you want your little girl to be acting more like a boy? And then you send your boy into the education system, and all of his masculinity is just throttled away from his abusive teachers, who tell him that if he gets loud, he gets in detention. If he roughhouses with his male friends, he's punished. He's told to sit still, cross your legs, focus on the task at hand, and gossip and like work in a team. I don't care about girlfriends. Is this okay? Just want to go gym. Yeah, same, bro.
Respect that.
Same, man. What's her body count? 1. You speaking about how masculine you are makes her drier than the Sahara Desert. Aravind Nair.
He's back at it again.
Yeah, I think you should date her, bro. You seem like the champion who knows about girls better than I do, bro. Aravind, what's your Discord, mate?
Ask him to drop his number in the chat. I'll hit him up after this.
Let's get you on a Discord call, bro. Let's see you flirt with her. Yeah, Aravind. What's your name? Bitch. What's your dumbass name? Aravind Nair. So this guy keeps leaving fucking hateful comments in this stream so far, calling me cringe, saying that I'm drying her up and stuff. Okay, Aravind Nair, drop your Discord. We'll hop onto a Discord call with you right now, and we'll see your flirting game. And we'll see if Abby is impressed, then you can have her number. You can take her from me, bro. If you can impress us with your flirting game, since you know so much better than I do, bro. Aravind. It's at this point when I invite him to a Discord call that they just go silent after that. Like his heartbeat is fucking pounding right now. Yeah, he's silent. Yeah, he's silent now. I'm surprised you don't have an anime profile picture or a wind. What's your Discord, bro? Drop the Discord, bro. Let's see your flirting game, man. He's not commenting. Yeah, he's silent now, isn't he? Drop the Discord, Aravind. His heartbeat's going so fucking fast. He's reading all of the chat. Now he's been called out. Aravind, where you at, bro? Let's see where we are. Best way to grow a business without social media. That's the only way that I know how, to be honest, bro. It depends what your actual business is. But if you're not going to... So social media is literally just about cultivating an audience of viewers And you can get the somewhat of the same effect from literally just having money and then buying ads on a platform on social media, pretty much. So this, why? Aravind replied, "Why would I want to flirt with a girl like that? It's a disgrace."
My heart is broken.
And he's just spamming the same thing. Why would I want to flirt with a girl like that? It is a disgrace. Aravind, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It took you like 5 minutes to come up with that that response. It's a disgrace. Yeah, I don't want her. He's the guy who goes to approach a girl, gets rejected, and he's like, oh, she's fat anyway. Okay, bro. We see your heartbeat going fast, bro. Yeah, spam him, everyone. Spam Aravind. He thought about that so hard. We want your Discord, Aravind. Come on. Come on, man.
Has anyone ever called you, like when you?
Nah, they usually just back out, yeah. They don't want the smoke. They just want the text conversation. Shayu Ayab 279. Hamza, you are a Dayoth. I don't know what that means, bro. Dayoth. Dayuth. Aaron, bro. What's her actual body count? It's 1, bro. Please. Bones workout $2.99. Let's get him on. Is Aravind here yet? Where's Aravind, bro? Boys, if Aravind doesn't come onto the call with me, I'm just gonna end the live stream, man. He's made me sad. We need him. Everyone spam him and make sure he comes onto a video call with us. Aravind, come on, man. We want to hear about how you flirt, because clearly you're better than me. You could teach us all something. Just get all the boys to bully him. Yeah, he's silent now. See all the donations just going off. MashaAllah. Boom, 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 boom. They're just fucking spamming in that. Aravind, come on, bro. Look how many people are waiting for you, man.
Oh my god.
His heartbeat's going to... He's already just... He's closed off the stream, bro. This is too much cortisol in his veins. Too much stress. Yeah, I think he's left, Joe.
Oh my god, there's so many messages with his name.
And then someone donated $2. Hugo Orton donated $2. Aravind, do it, bro. I'll spar you as well. Oh, he said something.
Is he
That's
back?
it. Yeah, he said something. Showing off your girl is so insecure. Self-improvement is masturbation. All you do is tell others to fix their lives while you're a kid yourself. Self-improvement is masturbation. Aravind, come on, bro. Me and you should have a discussion, bro. Aravind, Discord call right now, bro. It'll be entertaining. Hop on, man. It takes him like 5 minutes to think of a message. He's shaking too much as he types. Poor guy. He copy and paste the same thing like 7 times as well. Aravind is boring, isn't he, boys? He's just watched Fight Club. Oh, self-improvement's masturbation. I can play 1 hour of video games a day. Best advice for conquering a sugar addiction. Wounds workout. You're good at that. You've got it right.
That's a hard one. I think what kind of worked for me is just remembering that it takes a certain amount of time for everything to get out of your system. So just making sure that you compound the days without having sugar. and just work towards that, and knowing that if you stick at it for long enough, then your brain is going to stop the cravings, and it's just going to get easier and easier as you keep going. That is my advice.
That's good advice. I recommend something similar as well, that if you've had this addiction maybe for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, your entire life, then you have to expect it to take some time to ease out of it. A lot of young guys learn about something like quitting sugar or exercising or no-fap, like not watching porn and everything, and then they beat themselves up when they don't instantly get to the point that they want, without realizing, like, yeah, like, you've been doing this bad habit for 10 years, so of course it's going to take some time to stop doing that. They like your advice, everyone spamming W. How do you get good long sleep when sharing the bed? By James Willy Piss 179 super chat.
That's my new favourite name.
James Willy Piss. You can have her, bro. I've been out mugged, bro. I've been out alphaed by James Willy Piss. She's yours, mate.
That £1.79 is going to go far in the Richie style.
James Willy Piss. What a name. Willy Piss. How do you get good long sleep when sharing the bed? So I track my sleep, and I noticed that, yeah, when I share the bed with someone, it my sleep is a lot more disturbed than normal. But right now I'm on a coaching program, so I've paid $2,500 for this program that I'm on, which they've taken my DNA, my blood test, everything. They're tracking my details, and we're implementing some things which is increasing my sleep efficiency and my sleep quality and stuff, but it is going to be reduced, man. It's essentially the price to pay when you're sharing the bed with someone else, that, you know, they're moving around, and like, she twitches at night time and everything, and she gets night sweats and shit as well, like fucking battling demons in the middle of the night. And then this is gonna sound weird as well, but there's a donkey nearby. Like, there's literally, like, because we're staying on a farm, there's a loud ass donkey just like right next to where we sleep. And it's loud, bro. Like, there's a loud ass fucking donkey just outside. Even at like 4 a.m, it's just making weird noises. Wait, hang on. We had some more down here, actually. Do it, bro. I'll spar you myself. Arvind, the kind of guy to hate but get no girls. Yeah, exactly. You can tell what kind of man someone is by their response. Like, so this Arvind guy, I don't know if he's still in the chat or not, but he was just sat here whilst we were just, you know, speaking about self-improvement. He's just leaving hate and everything. And whilst, you know, it's a bit of a joke, me saying, oh, you know, hop onto the Discord call so we can just make fun of him, and, you know, he'll come in and he'll start stuttering, and, you know, he'll just be weird and he'll apologize or something. But you can truly tell what kind of person, like, a man is, what kind of comments they leave. If they're leaving like really weirdly hateful comments straight away for no reason, do you know what I mean? Like, to be insulting without a good reason shows that it's more about that hater than it is the person who's receiving the hate. He's saying something now. Arvind Nair, Hamza be like, I don't touch my pee-pee, I am Adonis. Also Hamza, crying, insecure, makes money by telling kids not to touch pee-pee and gay. What are you saying, bro? It took Arvind about 7 minutes to come up with that message. It took Arvind 7 minutes to come up with this message. This is his words, not mine, right? This is his words. It took him 7 minutes to reply to us. Hamza be like, I don't touch my pee-pee, I am Adonis. Also Hamza, crying, insecure, makes money by telling kids not to touch pee-pee and gay.
You can't argue with that, can you?
She's yours, bro. You can take her from me, man. Arvind, you're going to be the next person in the Jeffrey section, bro. I'm not even going to say Jeffrey anymore. Ra'iel, €10. Are you planning to go to France one day, Hamza? I would really want to meet you someday, even though I don't know if anybody knows you in here. Love from France, bro. Thank you, man. I don't have any plans to go to France, but potentially. It's not something that's on my radar right now, though. The super chat thing's just in my way, man. I'll put it up here. Yeah, that's better. Hugo Orton, £5. Arvind Nair, give me your Discord and I'll spar you at Renegade Gym, Hertfordshire. Yo, this guy wants smoke. Aravind, are you gonna take that, bro? Aravind, Hugo Orton literally just gave you the location for the fight. Holy shit. That's how you know someone can fight, is when they don't fuck around with like this back and forth. They literally just give you a location straight away. Motherfucker, this Hugo Orton is the biggest fucking alpha male I've seen in my life. Motherfucker just dropped the gym that he trains at. Fucking Aravind, I think you should fly over there, bro. We can make it happen. Aravind, I'm assuming you're in India or something. I will buy you a business class flight to the UK. I'll pay for the Uber and everything. You get to Renegade Gym in Hertfordshire. We'll all go there. We'll live stream Aravind versus Hugo Orton. What do you think, Aravind? Would you fight Hugo? Next super chatted £5. Have you guys done long distance relationships? Tips. Somewhat long distance, because it was like 3 weeks when I left Thailand and then you were still there. So that's kind of like long distance, I guess. Which is, we were always saying it's kind of weird, at least for me, because I've never done long distance with anyone before. I've never really done like an internet texting kind of relationship before, but it never felt wrong or like anxious or anything, at least on my side, and I think you were the same. It felt quite like, so it just felt secure, I think, because we kind of knew we'd end up meeting each other very soon, because the time we had together in Thailand was very good. Aravind is here. Aravind Nair, I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I make money actually helping others, not just spouting the same bullshit to a fatherless audience. Aravind, you're pissing off a lot of people here, Aravind. I think there's like 20 people that would want to fight you. You're what did he say was? An orthopedic surgeon. Don't you need to be like educated for that? You're speaking in broken English, bro. Aravind. What's your age, bro? I'm 25 years old. Tiny Oats, $2. Aravind gets mad girls. The cameras were just off. Yeah, she goes to a different school. You wouldn't know her. It's Crossy, $2.79. Oh wait. Chuckle, £2. Are you vaccinated? I am, yeah. I got vaccinated when I was still a good boy, and I thought you were supposed to believe everything the government and your doctors tell you. You're not vaccinated, are you? That's based. Why are you not vaccinated?
Like a multitude of reasons. There's a lot behind that. Yeah.
What? That you not want to say on live stream? Okay. You've told me that before, haven't you?
Yeah, we've spoken about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get banned on YouTube or some shit if you talk about like anti-vaccine and shit. Was that the reason why?
What do you mean?
You were like somewhat like anti-government, kind of not trusting like what's in it or anything, or?
There's a long list of reasons.
Okay, we don't talk about that. Where are we? Exist Better super chatted £5. Is there any way she start a server for self-improvement for women? It's really hard to find genuine improvement space for us.
That's so true.
Exist Better. I think Exist Better, you were on the live stream yesterday when there was a woman who was on yesterday when you were getting a coffee, and she was asking about you and saying like essentially to like connect and get girls onto self-improvement, and I was saying, oh yeah, you probably would like that, because it's quite a lonely journey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something that I haven't found a community for, but I'm sure there are quite a few other people out there that are interested in this and like on that journey as well.
What's your experience been getting onto self-improvement to the level you're at now, with in terms of like your social life from previous friends and like your social life now?
I definitely say it's very isolating, but that's not something that I mind. I think for me, I've enjoyed like going inward and just focusing on myself, kind of getting a better understanding of myself, and I think it was one of those things that it's, at least the beginning of it, you have to do on your own anyway, but I think having a community would definitely be like a very beneficial thing.
Do you feel like you have friends on self-improvement? You were saying once you pretty much don't really have any friends now, do you? Like, no, not to sound sad or anything, but like, honestly, like, I'll ask the boys, do you guys, it kind of, is this controlling or some shit? But like, if a girl says to you like, oh, she doesn't really have many friends, we as men, we actually think that's a good thing, don't we? So spam one if you would be somewhat happy if your girl said to you like, oh yeah, like I don't really get along with, you know, like girls or even guys, and I don't really have any friends. Like my best friend is my brother. If a girl said her best, like that's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah,
if a girl, your brothers, if a girl said to you her best friend is her brother, and that's pretty much the only friend that she actually has, would you think that's a good thing, spam one, or would you think that's a bad thing, spam two? So two, you want her to have like lots of friends, and one, you'd actually for some reason, I don't know what it truly is.
That's crazy.
It's
Oh my God,
deeply
that's going so
attractive.
quickly.
It's very attractive to us, honestly. I can't tell what it is. Is it potentially insecurity because we're like, oh yeah, we don't want her to be like going outside with other bitches or something, and that can definitely be it. I'd say almost everyone here has probably had a bad experience with the girl that they've liked, but their girl has been friends with low quality girls, and so then it's like, oh, she becomes more likely, you know, to spend time with them and do whatever they're doing. So right now you're a good girl, but if you made friends with a girl who's going out drinking quite often, I would feel bad about it because you're more likely to become more like her. So it's like if you don't have any friends, then it's almost like a safer investment in me thinking of like some future with you, because I'm like, oh yeah, well, you know, she's not going to have some kind of outside influence. Now if you ended up making a friend who was also on the same level as you or even above in terms of self-improvement, productivity, health, and yeah, fantastic. But it's very hard to find that. You know it yourself, I know it, with, you know, to find someone who's on your level. Yeah, people are still spamming one. As men, we're just really attracted to women who just don't have that kind of modern day girls' night out friends. We don't want a girl. We don't want to like make a girl our girlfriend or our wife who has like modern female friends.
What, and like with the whole like drinking
Yeah.
and part, yeah, I mean that's understandable.
It's Crossy. Where does Nabil live in Canada, and would you come? I think Nabil lives in Toronto. Would I come? No plans to go to Canada right now, man. Right now, I'm pretty much staying in the UK or around these areas for now. Any chance for Discord for 5 minutes? Love your work. Nah, sorry, bro. Batsy Boy, £2, and Aravind vs Adonis. Is it worth dropping out at 17 for mental health? Tricky question, man. Your parents are going to hate me for this and everyone's going to think like I'm a bad role model or something, but I don't think you really get much value from the current education system. If you need your degree, if you need like the education system, absolutely 10 out of 10, absolutely required to get the job that you want. So you want to be how do you say that word?
Veterinary.
Really thought I was gonna veterinary. Fuck.
Is it?
Veterinarian.
Vet.
Is it veterinarian? If you want to be a vet, then you need a degree for that. If you want to be like Aravind, this Aravind says he's a orthopedic. So, okay, bro. But if you want to be one of those, I'm sure you need a degree. If you want to be a doctor, you need a degree. So fair enough. If you absolutely need a degree for the career that you want, then yeah, of course, you know, sacrifice your life, go into university and stuff, fine. But if you don't, 10 out of 10, like absolutely requirements for what you want to do as a degree, then I don't think you should go. Personally, I don't think you should go. So people say, like I've heard young guys say to me like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go to uni to study business, and I want to say to them, bro, like you can learn more about business in the next 2 months trying and making businesses than going to study from this professor who's never had a business in his life. If there's a professor of business, that is such like a counterintuitive, that is such a conundrum, it's such a scam. A professor of business, how can he be a professor of a business if he doesn't have a business? And if he does have a business, he's probably be too busy to be a fucking professor, so it doesn't make any sense. This is why, like, it seems like scammy and everything, but this is why I really respect Andrew Tate's business model of Hustlers University, because he was criticizing the education system, and he says, you're learning from people who are all broke, Like every teacher that you had in school was making under 30,000 a year, 40,000 a year. They're all broke, they're all struggling with their finances, and they're going to teach you how to be successful. I make a teacher's, like the normal teacher here who taught me how to be successful, I make their yearly salary in about a week and a half, in about 2 weeks. And they were going to teach me how to be successful, and they told me like I wasn't going to become a success and that I have to focus on the studies and all this wasted shit. I wake up and I make my whole yearly salary before the morning time. Because I didn't follow, like I was going to make this as a video or a stream, and I was going to title it, Why I'm Rich and You're Broke. And if I could give you one reason, now you might say it's because of genetics. You might say it's because I live in the UK and you live in India, so there's like different economic statuses. The one reason why I'm rich and you're broke is because we follow a different blueprint. Because when I was 21 years old, I read the single right book. I read this one book that changed it all for me. And the book title is The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. I read this book at age 21 before I ever worked a proper job. And it completely reframed everything I knew about wealth and money. And if you haven't read that book, and if you haven't had some kind of rich mentor, chances are you're going to stay broke for the rest of your life. Because you're following this corrupted bullshit blueprint to wealth, which will never actually get you wealthy. You've been told to be a good boy for 40 years, to work as good as you can, to be a good boy, to listen to your boss, to save up as much money, to invest it all, and then maybe, just maybe, if you're good enough and lucky enough, you'll be able to retire at 55 instead of 65. If that's your goal, you are pathetic. Now, if that isn't your goal and you want to do better than that, but you still currently operate on the old blueprint of wealth, which is, be a good boy, save up money. Investing is the best. Shut the fuck up. Investing is the best way to wealth, bro. No, it's not. There's only two major ways to become wealthy. One is through business, through entrepreneurship, and the other is through essentially kind of like a niche skill, like becoming an entertainer, a singer, a movie actor. This is, I won't say it's, talent and it's, we can't become actors and singers because, you can train that and everything. And I always believe you can pretty much do anything. But unless you want to become a singer, rapper, whatever, it's pretty much this. You need to make a business. It's as simple as that. If you want to become rich, there's no career that can pay you as much as a business can. A low tier business makes 10K a month. The top careers of the world barely make that. In the UK, there's pretty much no career that actually makes 10K a month. It's not abnormal to see a 17-year-old entrepreneur who's making 10K a month. I started making 10K a month 1 year into business. There was absolutely zero careers I could have gotten where after 1 year I'd be on 10K. 10K a month in a career probably takes you 20 years, 30 years to get to, after also studying for 12 years. 10K a month in business, 1 year to 2 years. And all of you have the potential for that. I don't give a fuck if you were born in India, in China, whatever country, whatever excuse you think you have. Every single man right here, right now, has the possibility to make 10K a month within 2 years from now. Every single one of you. If you are sat here right now listening to these words and you're like, nope, he's not talking about me because I have this extra special circumstance which means that I can't make that much money, well then fine. I'm arguing for you, you're arguing against yourself. And it's not investments, it's not index funds or stocks and everything that's going to make you rich. It's simply this, because there's a lot of financial gurus. Essentially, if there's a book on finance right now that you've read and it's a popular book right now, understand that person who's wrote the book, the author, is scamming you. Because what do they always say in these financial books? I always read them and I always cringe because it's always by these little like sophisticated clean shirt motherfuckers who are telling you not to buy coffee, to save up your money, and investing in index funds is the best. Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. No, it's not. Investing is the best way to. No, it's not. No one has ever made their riches through investing. You explode your income through business or through becoming a singer or entertainer or something like that, and then you put your money into investments after that. You don't start like this is the great lie that's been pushed off to working class people, is to tell them that investing is the best way. You only make a good amount of money from investing if you actually start with a good amount of money first. They show you all these little informational graphs saying like, oh, but like if you put in £17 a month for 700 months, then afterwards you'll start making money. But guess why you make money from investing in index funds? Because you put it in for like 20 years, 30 years till you've put in about 200K, and then you start making a good amount per month. So instead of thinking to yourself, okay, I'll be a good boy and I'll put £50 a month into investment, shut the fuck up. Why are you thinking so small? explode your income, get to the point where you're making 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month in business. And it seems really unrealistic, but if you give yourself 2 years to make that a goal, if you wake up tomorrow, literally the first thought in your mind is, okay, I'm gonna make 10,000 a month 2 years from now. You're having a shower, I'm gonna make 10,000 a month 2 years from now. Every single day you're spending a few hours, I'm gonna make 10,000 a month. You're literally you keep saying this to yourself, it's the one major goal in your life. 50% of you will achieve it. So is it worth dropping out at 17 for mental health? I would say yes. Hugo Orton, Arvind, motherfucker's still going after Arvind, bro. Hugo, I need you as a bodyguard, man. Hugo Orton, £5. Arvind Nair, I ain't messing around. I want to watch you run around the ring. Stop ducking me, bro. Oh my god, bro. Hugo Orton, you sound like you got high testosterone. iCar456 has super chatted $1.99. How not to feel insecure in a relationship. Feeling insecure in a relationship it's normal now, but I think it's only really normal because men are feminine. I think the feminine is supposed to feel a little bit insecure up until she is reassured. And I think that's the experience that you go through. It's like a daily like energy drain and then a top up through some action of mine. And I think if you experience the same thing, if you're a man watching this and you keep finding yourself feeling insecure with the girls, one, you're not the level of man that you need to be, but two, you're dating girls who are in their masculine, because masculine girls will make you feel insecure. They'll treat you they'll be quite cold and detached. When you are masculine, it's interesting, like, I don't feel insecure, like, at all. We talk about this quite often of, like, what either of us is thinking about. And pretty much any single time she's thinking about me, like she's thinking about love and relationships and like happiness and stuff. And when she asks me the same question, it's proper sweet. Like, so she's thinking about me and she's like, oh, what are you thinking about? And I tell her the truth. I'm like, how to get more views tomorrow. Like, I can't feel insecure in the relationship because like, I don't really think about it. Honestly, it takes up maybe like 5% of my thoughts, honestly. And like, that's a good thing because then I don't feel insecure. And then every now and then it's kind of like I remember that you exist. And then I'm like she's a lovely girl. I'll like show some level of love to her. There you go. She's topped up. She's fine for a few minutes. Back to work. The girl should naturally feel insecure in a relationship, and not in a bad way. It's just that's how it works. It's like a woman's security in your love starts up here, and as time goes on, every minute it kind of goes down, and then when you do some action, it kind of like bounces back up and it replenishes. And the action required to like replenish her feeling of security is as simple as like eye contact, a kiss, having sex, whatever. So you've asked iCar how to not feel insecure in a relationship. You have to become more masculine and be more focused on your own things. And you also have to stop dating cold, masculine, Western girls. Because if they're in their masculine energy, they're automatically the one who is in control of the relationship. They're thinking about their goals whilst you're sat there thinking about them. Wrong dynamic, man. 91R Mac. This guy from yesterday, isn't it? Was a pleasure to meet you outside the gym yesterday, bro. Thank you for taking the time to speak. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Robbie. Your name was Robbie as well, wasn't it? 91R Mac. That was his Discord name. I added him yesterday. Travis Williams super chatted £5. About to go to the gym for the first time with my brother after we've been doing months of home workouts, all because of you. You're making a good difference.
That's so exciting. Thank
you, bro. Let us know how it goes, man. That's fucking exciting. That's awesome, man. What was that comment then? Not gonna lie, you look fat. Yeah, I'm gonna start a cut soon, bro. I'm just bulking right now, bro. Tyler Sheehan Ford super chatted £2. 1 month, 5 days sober. My guy keep helping change lives. Let's fucking get it, man.
That's so good.
Hugo's back at it again. Hugo Orton £2 at Aravind Nair. My Discord is Hugo Orton, hashtag 3790. Is Aravind still here? Yeah, he's here. Where is he?
What's he
Bro,
saying?
Aravin's near. You're rich by literally doing nothing. You are what's wrong with society. The only reason she's with you is because of your money, not your morning stretches and anti-pee-pee touching. Bro, Aravind, I think you should fight Hugo, bro. Hugo versus Aravind. I want to see this happen, man.
Anti-pee-pee touching.
Aravind, let me read that again, man. Where is it? Aravind Nair, bro, you're rich by literally doing nothing. You are what's wrong with society. The only reason she's with you is because of your money, not your morning stretches and anti-pee-pee touching. Anti-pee-pee touching, bro. These comments are so weird. People are like, go carnival. Mediterranean diet.
What is happening?
EJM super chatted $17.99. Let's get it, bro. Hey Hamza, thanks so much for helping me remain objective and disciplined in my music career, especially when I don't feel like it. I'm finally starting to see small increases in my Spotify monthly listeners for EJM. Am I gonna get copyrighted if we play this out, bro? Don't copyright me, man. I'm gonna play your music right now, bro. Please, bro. EJM. Blue check mark, motherfucker. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, man.
Ooh, as I look across the beach.
This sounds like the kind of music that I'd hear on like nightclubs and stuff. Like it's very good quality, man. You got less than 1,000 views on this stuff. Mashallah, bro. EJM on Spotify, everyone. Let's get him to 1,000 views. George super chatted $4.99. Millionaire Fastlane is such a perspective changer. Business teachers are just failed entrepreneurs who then decided to teach entrepreneurship. Exactly that, bro. Very well said. First, that book, Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco, changed my life. And I am certain when I say to you that it's the reason why I'm wealthy today. The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. And what this guy has just said, Jort, who just donated, business teachers are just failed entrepreneurs who then decided to teach entrepreneurship. It's as simple as that, bro. A successful entrepreneur is not teaching entrepreneurship. That's why I haven't made any fucking, like, obviously I make videos and stuff, so I teach every now and then. I speak about, you know, some of the things that I'm doing in business. But there's a phrase, those who can't do, teach. Something like that. And it like, why is every coach of a sport fat and unathletic? Do you know when you see the coaches of like basketball teams and football teams, none of them are actually good at playing the sport themselves, because you lose your ability to do the thing and then you end up teaching it. Jort, Captain Cock. If Hugo will fight him, I will prefer the coffin. Tech Dives. No morals in business, e.g. you sell mental health. I don't sell mental health. It's a mix. You don't really need to be moral in business. Money, the transfer of money between people, it isn't moral, and it doesn't have to be. The new age business and companies especially are not so much moral, but they are trying to change your perception of them to be moral. Does that make sense? So new age companies, like, you know, the modern companies like Tesco has the metaverse, all this shit, they're pretending that they're moral. So for example, they'll all do Pride, what's that shit called? Pride Day, Pride Month or something. And none of those companies actually give a fuck about LGBTQ. They don't care about those people. Or they'll do like Black History Month. They don't give a, like YouTube does like Black Month. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. They're not like morally good. They don't give a fuck about you. It's just that they literally have the data to show that when they pretend to care about a certain group of people, that suddenly they're making more profit. These companies don't give a fuck about LGBT. They don't give a fuck about a certain race or anything. They literally are just based entirely on profits. And this perception of like the new age morally good companies that care about like eco-friendly environment and all this shit, bro, they don't care. They just understand that when they do this, more dumbasses believe it and they're like, oh wow, this company's so good, I'm gonna end up supporting them more, and they make more money. Cyber Frontier, £10. Let's get it, bro. Bro, what's your opinion on manifestation? Because I really benefit from it and I feel like you do as well. If you're interested in this stuff, then I feel you're gonna love my channel. Let's get it, bro. Yeah, I believe in manifestation. I do it quite frequently. Manifestation, visualizations. Do you? Did you manifest this?
Did I manifest this? It's something I used to do, but I haven't been doing recently.
Just letting the universe
just guide me.
Yeah, letting the masculine. I think it works. It can sound kind of silly to, you know, manifest, and I don't call it manifestation anymore because it has a bad rep online. Like if you search for manifestation on YouTube, it's just these cringe videos of like psychotic girls literally posting videos like how to manifest a text from your ex and shit, and that makes me literally fucking gag, bro. What, like thinking about videos like that, like little girls just sat there like, oh, how to manifest a text from someone. Oh. Shut up. The practical version of manifestation is just visualization and self-image improvements. You update your self-image to get to the confidence level of achieving what you want to achieve. So I already believe I've got 10 million subscribers, so I act like it. Himanshu, your first language. You spoke Punjabi in some videos. Yeah, my first language is Urdu. Nick, €10. I feel awakened. I now envision great things for me. It was like I was spiritually touched. It's single-handedly the best feeling. Like a drug is running through my blood 24/7. Do you relate to that? I'm not sure what you really mean with that, but I feel awakened. Is that like what, after finding self-improvement or something? Hugo Orton, £2. Everyone spam Hugo versus Aravind Nair. Let's do it. Is Aravind still here? He's taking like 7 minutes to write down his next message with broken English. Would you ever go on Fresh and Fit? I'm not sure, man. I've criticised them before. My viewpoint on them is somewhat changed because I realised like a lot of my early criticisms from them was probably from like jealousy or something. And when I look at them now with the same lens that I looked at Sneeko recently, I can't help but respect them because they're pushing forward a good message. Adam Blondin. Hamza, I love you so much. I'm 14 on self-improvement. Who wants to change this generation? I would love to hop on stream with you sometime. That's fucking sick, man. 14 years old on self-improvements. What age did you start doing this stuff?
Probably around like 21. So like very recently. Yeah, definitely not when I was that age. That's 14. Really impressive. 14.
MashaAllah. Lee super chatted €10. Love your videos, man. You helped me more than any other influencer in the last years. Everyone spamming Hugo versus Aravind. Oh, I love that one. Nuketown 190 Gaming. Pursuing my purpose and life, still struggling with the nofap, but I'm trying. Business is not part of my area. My dad's a businessman, but me, I have a purpose to join the armed forces. That's good, man. I think you've posted is that New Zealand flag? Is that New Zealand?
Where are you looking?
That one there.
I have no idea.
Looks like it. Nuketown 190 Gaming. Your purpose is to join the armed forces. I hope the best for you and your partner. God bless. Thank you, bro. John F. N. Jay Freezy. 450. Within 3 months, implemented everything you teach. My whole life has changed. I'm seeing progress in my YouTube channel and I've lost 34 pounds. Fucking nice, man. Kinu73. Hello, Hamza. Firstly, congrats on the GF. Secondly, would love She's not my girlfriend, by the way. Secondly, would love if you could check out and spread the word about Adonis's house. It's the new web for the Global Hub project by Agro7. It's very Adonis. Oh yeah, this is nice actually. I've got to look into that, man. Someone made like a separate website as like a platform for people to make friends on self-improvements. Savage Unfiltered. You inspired someone that searched up how to have a painless death at 17 years old to start with self-improvements. Best decision in my life. I made a channel to help my friends and record my progress in this journey. Thanks. That's deep, man. I've seen your YouTube channel before, actually, Savage Unfiltered. I've seen you comment before. Aravind replied, "Let's go, Hugo. I'll be the daddy you crave so much since you're in the Hamza cult." Aravind, you keep replying, but without putting in your Discord name. You say, "Let's go, Hugo." Well, then where's your Discord, bro? Let's organize a boxing match. I'm serious. I will literally fly you out to Hugo's gym. We'll all meet there. I'll live stream it. You'll get a free holiday. You'll just have to go back with like blackout eyes. Go back into the village. Let's go, Hugo. I'll be the daddy you crave. So shut up, bro. And then Hugo's asked him again for his.
This guy's relentless.
Hugo vs Aravind. Should I move to the UK for my uni in India right now? Should you move to the UK for uni? It's a very big question, man. I don't think I can really give you good advice on that. I mean, depends what you want to go to uni for, depends what you want to come here for. Perhaps you'll have like a good social experience if you want to come here and be a degenerate. UK university culture is very degenerate. So if you do want to like level up that part of your life and you want to like go out to parties and everything, then UK is probably the place to do it. That's the only reason I can think to like why you'd want to really come here. Or you actually want like a British university degree as well, which potentially could be valuable, but really depends, man. Ethan, bro, please shave your beard. You look like a Shahid. I like it, man. Book recommendations for a 17-year-old. The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. Deep Work by Cal Newport. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Goals by Brian Tracy. I've mentioned some other books as well in some videos that you might like. Hugo really wants this beef, bro. We're gonna leave it there, boys. So don't donate anymore. We'll like just read the normal chat for a few minutes, and then we'll call it a day. I'm kind of tired. Ugh. What are some good jewelry brands? Crafted London is where I got this one from. Crafted London. I got these from it. Hamza vs Tate. Hamza vs Tate. I'm tired. Do you have any closing notes? Anything you want to say to the boys?
It's very hard to think on the spot.
You're nervous, aren't you, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Every time she's talked to the cat, like obviously you guys haven't heard her talk before. It's like your voice is proper creaky and everything.
I don't know why I'm choking up.
I'm just thirsty. Hamza vs Tate. Is Aravind still here? We're gonna miss you, man. Chest hair makes me uncomfortable. I think he's talking about you. Faraz Shaheen, $10. Did summer school to get a head start at Harvard, but first time in a community with girls/people from rich, powerful Illuminati families. How would you improve / act in such a high quality place? It's scary. So what you have to understand is that to be alpha and to improve is contextual, and so the way to improve in a certain situation is based on the context of that situation compared to others. So for example, for my life, the way to improve is like to be a better speaker and leader and to do everything that would influence you more often. But for you, in the situation you're in, Faraz, you're going into Harvard and there's going to be like rich white people and everything, you have to be more of like what they deem as successful. Now you can choose not to, you can choose to revolt against the system, and that's probably what I would do. I would still go there wearing like gym clothes and be the loud brown guy and everything, but you could be the good boy brown guy. So what do they value? Well, they value someone who's educated, who gets good results, who's very smart, who dresses like in a nice clean way. So do that. That's if you want to just conform, which there might be value to doing that. I think if I was in the same situation as you, I would either do, if I was younger, I would have conformed, and now if at this age, if I go to like Harvard or some shit, you know, for like a talk, I wouldn't conform to their standards. I would like just be my sort of authentic self. I'd wear my own clothes. I'd speak the way that I speak. But that was not going to get you like liked. I mean, it might get you liked and respected because you're so different, and like the girls there will want to fuck you. But like if you want to be a good boy there and you want some of the older white guys to respect you, then you have to play their game. Aravind is saying something. I don't need your learning disabled ass to buy me tickets. If Hugo wants smoke, come to Delhi. By the way, she's so uncomfortable when you touch her. Yeah, Aravind, you speak for her, bro. You help her, bro. You're white knight. You're brown knight. Come to Delhi. We're good, bro. You're learning disabled. I don't need your learning disabled ass to buy me tickets. Learning disabled.
What does that even mean?
Learning disability. We can go. Learning disabled. Go into the disabled toilets now. Aravind. Everyone spam Aravind, bro. Tell him to come fight Hugo. Oh, man. There's always one guy who's just being a hater, and I always say this at the end of the stream every time I stream, right? There's always one particular guy who's just leaving hate comments throughout it, and I always wait till the end of the stream to just tell him, bro, Aravind, you sat here for 1 hour and 17 minutes just watching me talk. You're more of a fan than you actually think you are. You are still going at it as well. Aravind, no. Oh, she's so uncomfortable when you touch her. Aravind, bro. Laravind. Oh wait, what's this? As far as, yeah. Anything else? We'll answer. We'll talk about one more thing before we head off. What's the most masculine thing that I do? PG-13. She's blushing.
Why would you say that? I'd say just having control in situations. I know that's quite a general answer, but
what does that look like?
Well, I mean, it depends when like applied to different situations. So if we're going out somewhere, you're leading, you know where we're going, you know what we're doing. Yeah, so just, yeah, I think being in control in situations, I would say, is the most masculine thing that you do.
She's queuing you, boys. Girl, run, you're doomed. What is this guy? Girl, run, you're or you're doomed to become a trad wife, possibly
What is a
forever.
trad wife?
Traditional wife.
Oh.
Like, run away quick before he retires you. Run quick. We said this before we were in, it was today or yesterday, like we were eating, like a meal that she cooked. What did I say? Was that this morning or yesterday? Where I was like, oh yeah, this, like, essentially this is the exchange of value, right? This is the price you pay to be retired forever, is like cooking like 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Oh, quick, run away, quick, he's controlling you. Run straight back to the reduced aisle. So this is your first like experience of well, this is your like official experience of dating like a masculine man who's providing and everything. And you could, like, you're very much on the side of like liking this and appreciating it. Like, you're very appreciative of like me paying for things and everything. You kind of understand the deal is like, be pleasant enough that I want you around, and like you don't have a need for money anymore, which is how traditional relationships were. Like, the woman didn't work and the man did. Now the modern, like, my boys probably not, but the modern sort of society around us, like some modern woman would say like, that means you're being controlled, and that it'd be better for you to be strong and independent and make your own money and then get into an equal relationship. Why is that something that you're not interested in? Or is it something you are interested in?
I think we've spoken about this before, like that, like being in that working environment, it does bring out more masculine energy, and that's not where I feel my happiest. So that's something that I would want to avoid, and just be in a position where I could be as much of my feminine as possible.
It's a catch-22, isn't it? It's, if you go through life being conditioned to be masculine as a girl, you focus on career and studies, and so you get into this working environment, which then, like, you got out of it essentially at the right time, like at the peak of your life. You're the most attractive, most educated that you ever are, the most improved you ever are. But some women just unfortunately end up staying in those environments late 20s, 30s. They can't have children anymore. They're not as like attractive or athletic or healthy as they used to be, because they've dedicated to their careers first. And then it's like a catch-22, because for them to leave that environment, they would need to attract a man who would totally be so successful and so much into them that he would essentially retire them. But then the man who can do that is probably going to want a woman better than they are. So it's a really weird catch-22 where if you go against society to begin with, and you're raised as like a nice feminine woman, and you're raised, okay, you don't need to like think about a job or anything because you're so beautiful, so pure that like a man will take care of you. You're also left quite dependent on the man, which if he doesn't come, you don't have the skills to excel in a career. So it's like, which one can you blindly trust?
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. It's definitely a risk, like both sides.
What's your life like now compared to 6 months ago or a year ago?
I'm a lot happier. Like, a lot happier. I'm not focusing on things anymore that were always unnatural. Like, I feel like I pushed myself in a lot of different departments because I had this kind of like preconceived idea of what I needed to be doing and how I could feel valuable myself and bring value to just like my life through my actions. But a lot of that was unnatural, and I was just forcing myself to do it. And I think it would gradually like knock me down to the point where I would have like a couple of days where I literally could not do anything, and then I'd have to get energy again and go back at it. But yeah, I definitely feel a lot more energized, a lot happier, and just like a lot more in my natural state, I'd say.
So cute. Someone else has started on it. So, Team Money official, £2. Aravind don't want smoke with me either. First round KO. Aravind, where you at, bro? You got a line of fighters who want you, man. He's hiding. Aravind. Teach her how to fade you up, bro. Sweet, we're gonna leave it there, boys. Faraz Shihan, $20. Watch your channel since it started in 2020. Crazy similar that I'm also brown, Muslim family, Urdu, skinny nerd, racism, and started self-improvement. Served in army, now going to school. Really wish we could be friends. How old are you, bro? Faraz Shihan. You already went to the army. Good man. I was going to go join the military as well. We've got quite a lot of army boys here. Aravin's back with his final message. I had a good laugh seeing the pain in your eyes when I'm telling the truth, so the hour was fun. Seeing a weak man like you calling yourself the masculine ideal is ruining this generation. He has no profile picture. Okay, Aravind. I can smell your 300 nanograms of testosterone from here, bro. Orthopedic surgeon. Okay, boys, goodbye. Do the hard work.